Hey, what's up? Welcome back for another video. Thank you for being here. Let's get started. Now, today is going to be a little bit different. At the end of every year, I am always a little upset because I know that there are plenty of albums and songs that I missed or things that I was planning on coming back to and forgot about and never got to. So this year, I decided I'm gonna do something about it, with your help, that is. A couple of days ago, I posted asking you what your favorite songs of 2021 were, and based on your responses, I have comprised a list of all of the ones that I have not heard yet, and today we're going to sit down and listen to them. Now, I currently have about 15-ish songs on this list, all songs that I've never heard before. Some of these are artists that I've never even listened to before, so we'll be doing a lot of exploring today. I am going to bookmark, timestamp, whatever, this video to make it a little bit easier to navigate, since we have such a plethora of artists and genres going on here. But with all that being said, I'm ready to jump into it. This is my reaction for your favorite songs of 2020. Sorry, what year? This is my reaction for your favorite songs of 2021, and we're gonna get started right now. All right, first up, we have Miss Marina. I did do an album reaction for the standard version of this album at the beginning of the year, but I completely forgot that she released the deluxe version, and I have not heard any of these tracks. The one that was suggested to me is Happy Loner, so that's what we'll be listening to. Let's hear it.
Everything's wrong, 'cause my thoughts escalated. When I'm alone, things are under control. That's why I can't live a conventional life.
Oh, I hear that. I don't know if you just know this song is great, or if you know me better than maybe you should. Happy Loner, that's definitely a term that I identify with. I love being alone so much, so much. I mean, I literally sit here alone and talk to myself and put it on the internet, so I'm someone who like craves alone time. I have to have it. For every few hours of social interaction, I need like 10 hours of solitude. Marina girl, I'm with ya. Yes.
So I stay away from my friends. 'Cause I pick up on everybody's energy.
Yeah.
Happy being alone.
Oh, this concept mixed with like the airy angelic vocals is really sitting right with me. That's an A+ combo for me, Marina. Woo! Hey, okay. Well, we're off to a good start. I heavily relate to this one. Like I was saying, the concept and the lyrics mixed with her vocals on this, it just feels like a dream. A lonely dream, but in a good way, but a dream nonetheless. And I loved it. Happy loners, raise your hand. I'm with ya. From a distance, of course. You are not alone. Well, you kinda are. I don't know what I'm saying. Let's move on. All right, next up we have Bones by Modsun. I've actually only ever heard one song by him, and it's Flames that he did with Avril Lavigne. Obviously. He's an artist that's always kind of been on my radar, but I've never taken the time to really listen to him, so I'm very interested to hear a solo song from him. Bones, let's hear it.
I don't know who's telling me lies. Hurry up and wait, it's a long way down when you're losing faith.
I like his voice.
Say you want me one more time.
Ooh, whoa.
I feel you inside of my bones.
Oh. Okay, Modsun, wait. I'm not mad at this at all. I'm quite intrigued by what's going on here. Build. Oh, my neck just cracked. I kinda wasn't ready for that to be over. Wow. That was great. I really love that. I love the chorus, and I really love the instrumentation. Him being with Avril makes sense to me after hearing this. It has a very like nostalgic property to it. It does kind of sound like an early 2000s like pop rock song. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna have to sit down and listen to the rest of this album, huh? I was really into that. All right, next up we have For Tonight by Giveon. I don't know if it's Giveon? Someone tell me how to say his name. He's another artist that pops up on my radar all the time. I know I've heard a good handful of his songs, like here and there, but I've never really given him the attention that he probably deserves. So let's hear For Tonight. Oh, uh-oh.
Still can't give it up. We both can't keep this up.
Oh, I love that. Sir, before we get to the chorus, let me just say that Giveon, he has a really sexy voice. The tone and the deepness. I feel like I don't say that about a lot of men, but he has a sexy voice. He has like a sing me to sleep voice, you know? You know the type?
Okay.
No. Did he say it's wrong to? No, it's not. No, it's not, sir. Come on over here. Even though it's wrong to lie with you. Uh-oh, why? Uh-oh, it's getting mischievous. I love the flow of this part. Who said it's wrong? Who said that? If there is an acoustic version of this song out there, send it my way. I like the beat, but I also feel like a stripped back version of this song that's just like the piano and the strings would also be a vibe. And I'd kind of like to hear it. My ears would kind of appreciate it. I love the simplicity of this song. I really, really love his voice. I also think that this cover art is kind of stunning. So shout out to whoever's concept that was. This was nice, really soothing. If you have other Giveon, I hope that that's the correct saying. If you have other song suggestions by him, drop them below because I need to do more exploring there. All right, next up we have a man named Calum Scott, who I don't think listened to. Some of these cover arts look sort of familiar, so I'm not quite sure if I've ever heard anything by him, but I don't think that I have. We're going to start with a song called Biblical, which also has a gorgeous cover art. And then we're going to listen to one other song by him called Love Is Just a Word. So Biblical first, let's hear it.
Then my feet left the ground. I don't know how you do, but you turn them down. If I never found you and you never found me, well, I don't wanna see.
Aww. Aww. Okay, first of all, voice. Check. I feel like this is gonna grow and get like really crazy at the end, so I'm kind of excited. This is so pretty so far. Lord. Literally. Ah. This is like a wedding song. I do. Who is this? Who is this man? Where did you come from? What's the story? The way that people like this are just out there being hella talented and I have no idea. Oof, it pisses me off. And this is exactly why I asked for suggestions, because would I have stumbled across this on my own? Perhaps not, and then what? Well, nothing, because I wouldn't know about it, but that would be a loss. The feeling's mutual. Well, that was gorgeous as That was really something, wasn't it? Okay, yeah, Sir Calum, we're not done with you quite yet, okay? So now we're gonna listen to Love Is Just a Word, which is a song he did with Jasmine Thompson, who I love. The bar has been set, so I'm kind of nervous, but let's hear it.
Every word's already been written, every chord already played. Sounds brand new after you. As a notes on an old man in a suit, and I guess without you.
Help! We're getting emotional in this bitch. I was not ready. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. Oh, the duet of it all. Their voices sound so good together. Ooh, we demand a joint album. We demand. And by we, I mean me, but I think everyone else should back me up on this. We would like to see it, at least a joint EP, at least. I guess so, you guys. You know what? I'm really a sucker for a stripped back ballad, especially today because it's raining outside, so this is hitting just right. This was so pretty. I will be listening to this again and again and again, as well as exploring some of his other music because this has piqued my interest, okay? Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, now we have a song called Don't Play With Fire by an artist named Arabella. Arabella? A song and an artist that I've never heard of, so let's get into it. No. Hey. Sounds like a song that should be used on the Gossip Girl reboot. Has a sexy, young, hot energy. Okay. It's possible I feel that way because I just watched the whole thing, but no, I think I'm right. Yes. Bum 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 bum. All right, okay. Miss Arabella, not sure. She literally only has like one other song, so she's someone I'll for sure keep an eye out for with future releases. This was a hot little song for sure. And there's a 100% chance of that dum da da dee da dum getting stuck in my head, so mission accomplished, methinks. All right, now we're moving on to an artist that I have been fascinated by for quite some time, and that is Miss Ashnikko. She's for sure one of the most interesting and experimental pop artists that's out right now. I've listened to a good handful of her songs, but I have not heard anything from the album she released this year. So right now we're gonna listen to two songs from her, Deal With It and Slumber Party. Deal With It is up first, let's hear it. She came out swinging. Okay, what a way to start. She was like, I have a couple things to say, and none of them are nice. I'm here for it. Lyrical slander is something I always appreciate, and the beat goes, so shut up. The amount of like semi-muted yelling that's going on in the back, that's speaking to me. Melodic singing in the forefront, and then in the back you just hear, it's connecting. Bitch. Yeah, this song just had me cackling, straight up. I love a song that can make me laugh. I love it. This is such a no given song. From the very first line, she was like, I'm calling you out from start to finish of this song. Deal with it. Or don't. I don't care. Miss Ashnikko, I'm amused. I'm here for it. After that one, we are most definitely hearing one more, so let's move on to Slumber Party, which is actually just the next song on the album.
I'm not shy, I'll say it. I've been picturing you naked on she looks like the type to break it.
Talk about speaking your mind, you know? I have such a deep love for like such carefully crafted lyrics and like poetry within music and all of that. But also, I love a good explicit, straight to the point song. There's also something very refreshing to me about someone who is just brutally honest in their music. Princess Nook. In An all-girl party, okay. Putting the L in LGBTQIA+. I don't know why my brain is connecting this, but it's kind of giving Mean Girls. Hear me out. I feel like if the timelines had added up, this song or a song by her probably would have been in that film. Don't ask me why.
My girl look like Wednesday Addams. Eyes go black when she orgasms. Spell my name with the tongue like, and your girlfriend.
Wow, it just got really graphic.
I'm so shy.
That laugh? Well, right now I'm just kind of bummed because I know I'm not invited to the Slumber party. She made it very clear that it's women only, so I will just have to settle for being a big fan of the song from the comfort of my own home. Okay, highly obsessed with these two songs that I just listened to by her. Add it to the list of albums that I'm about to go back and listen to because I need to hear the whole thing. I need it. She's just so unhinged and I love that. Like, you never know what she's gonna say. Nothing is off limits, nothing is off topic, anything can happen. And I just love that. Alright, next up we are listening to a song called Better Days by Dermot Kennedy, who I love so much and I cannot believe that I missed this song. I don't even remember this coming out this year. It's time to get a little emo.
Better days are coming if no one told you.
Oh, thank God.
Better days are coming for you.
I sure hope so.
I know you've been hurting. Waiting on a train that just won't come. We'll sing your song together. We'll sing your song. We never miss the flowers.
Wow, wow, wow. This is such a perfect song given the state of the world. Good God. I don't know if this is something he wrote during the pandemic or because of the pandemic or if he just already happened to have this one up his sleeve and the stars kind of aligned, but I feel like songs like this, speaking about hopefulness, are just really, really important right now. Because wow, we are going through it, huh? Still.
You're on the other side of the storm now. You should be so proud.
Like, what a pandemic anthem.
We'll sing your song together. Just wait for better days. I promise you I won't let go. I know you've been hurting. Our song together.
Sing, you beautiful Irish man. Oh. Necessary. That's how I feel about this song. I really appreciate him putting out something like this that could make people feel less alone. Something that could make people feel hopeful. Something that could remind people that there is light at the end of the tunnel. Hopefully. You know, it's been really hard to stay positive these last few years, so it's kind of like this is just like a gentle reminder, like, stay positive, stay hopeful, it's gonna be fine. Right? I don't even believe myself saying that, but it's gonna be fine. But yeah, this song was great. There's also there's an acoustic version, a stripped version, and a live version on here as well, so I'll take a listen to those in my own time. Dermot, love you so much. Alright, now we are moving on to Someday by One Republic. You know, One Republic is that band that I like so much, but I kind of just always forget about them. They've had so many songs over the years that I really, really love, but never have I ever woken up and been like, you know what I feel like listening to today? One Republic. That being said, I do think that they're truly epic. So they released an album this year, wanted to listen to it, forgot about it. The song that was recommended to me is Someday, so let's hear it.
Some nights I drown in the weight of the things that I think I need. Oh, you say someday when I'm older, you're shining like a gold gem. I'll be yours and you'll be mine, baby, happy.
Aww. Hey, hey, hey. Like, say what you want, but one thing about One Republic, one thing about Ryan Tedder, he's gonna write a song. He's gonna write some of the best songs you ever heard. He's even gonna give some of those songs to every other pop artist, and he's gonna make money all over the place. That pen is always penning, Mr. Tedder. Yeah, it's the writing for me. I feel like the longevity of the career that One Republic has had is all the proof that you need. He's gonna be making hits forever. I'm pretty sure. I would love to give the rest of this album a listen in full and see what else it has to offer. But if you're watching this and you've heard the whole thing, let me know what other songs you liked, which other ones you really enjoyed. One Republic is kind of like Maroon 5 to me, where they're just gonna show up, have a mega hit on the radio, and then they're just gonna step back and like fade into anonymity until they're ready to show up and do it again. I seem to always forget about them until I'm listening to them. And then I'm like, oh yeah, this is great. Alright, next up we have a very interesting young woman named Polacheck. If you're not familiar with her, a couple years ago, I think in 2019, she released an album that was so intriguing to me. This year she released a new song that I have not heard yet. So this is Bunny is a Rider by Polacheck. What was that?
Bunny is a rider, satellite can find it. No sympathy. Bunny is a rider, satellite can find it.
Hey, this sort of has like a Charlie XCX vibe to it, which is funny because she was just featured on Charlie XCX song. I love her style. This production is so interesting. There's so many like details and things going on in the back. I don't really know what Bunny is a Rider means. Who's that really like hot bunny from the Looney Tunes? I'm picturing like her on a motorcycle. Lola, is that her name? Please hold, let me look at these lyrics. Bunny is a rider, satellite can't find her, no, ain't nothing for free. Kind of seems like it's just about a girl who is a little bit chaotic, causing trouble, wreaking havoc, I'm not sure. But this was released all the way back in July. Where's the album? She's so interesting though. She's someone that I'm always gonna look out for. I'm really excited to see her growth and where she goes because I feel like she's just getting started. And I really love an indie pop girl that's down to get a little bit weird. Bunny is a rider. Like, who's Bunny? Where's she going? Why can't we find her? But despite being a little bit confused, thoroughly enjoyed this one, definitely. Alright, next up, we actually have a Spanish song by the very epic and very major Karol G. I have the lyrics pulled up translated to English, so I'll be referencing that throughout the video. The song that was recommended to me, and I'm definitely gonna say this wrong, was El Makinon, so let's hear it. Hey, wait. Oh, okay. We took a left from fun little baddie song straight to sex. Oh! Breaking the law since I was very young. Girl, don't put that on the record. What if the police are listening? Well, okay. Okay, Karol G. Let him fucking know, girl. These are some, like, boss bitch lyrics. From what I can tell, at least how they translate into English, this was an announcement. This was her formally letting you know she's that bitch. She's the boss, and the rest of you can have a seat. Can I also just say I'm obsessed with this album cover? Look at this. Look at this art. Yeah. I liked that a lot. Alright, next up we are moving on to a song called Somebody's Son by Tiwa Savage featuring Brandy, the one and only. I'm so glad that somebody suggested this song. I remember Brandy tweeting about this project when it came out, and I mentally was like, I'm gonna go listen to that, and then guess what? Here we are, never heard it. So I'm excited, let's get into it, let's hear it. And you know I f***ing love Brandy. Oh. I don't know why, but I was really not expecting a beat like this. Okay. Thank God. Hopefully. This has such a warm and light sound to it. Ooh, I'm really, really feeling the production. I think their voices sound so good together. One day, where are you at, sir? That was kind of dreamy. I felt like I was like walking home at sunset. Or it's like the end of a TV episode where the main character is kind of reflecting, feeling hopeful, feeling like, you know what? Yeah. It hasn't happened so far, but one day. I loved the overall feeling of this. I thought that their voices sounded really, really nice together. I really enjoyed it, and let me know if the rest of the EP is something I should check out as well. All right, now we are actually going to stay on the BRANDY train, and we're gonna listen to a song called Starting Now by BRANDY, which is a song she did for like a Disney princess campaign or something earlier this year. I'm a hoe for a Disney song, okay? I'm just a sucker for Disney in general, so. And everything BRANDY touches is gold, so I don't see myself disliking this, but let's hear it.
In my reflection, she is smart and kind. Don't need protection, she's a warrior.
Hey.
Starting out, there's a got enough vision of yourself. And she's so
Hey, hey, hey. It's the inspiration for me. An empowerment song. That's right. Little girls everywhere, listen up. I don't know who heard this or where the f they were playing this, but yes, BRANDY, coming through with the itsy bitsy empowerment. 6, 7, 8. That's right! Not me getting my life to this Disney princess song. But listen, you know what? I'm sitting here thinking about it and I'm kind of pissed. How on earth has Miss BRANDY never been the voice of a Disney princess? I demand that it happen. Walt? Well, or whoever is in charge now, this is non-negotiable for me. We should be writing a movie specifically for her to star in. Someone should be doing that as we speak. I'm not happy. Oh, come on, percussion? All right, now we are moving on to a band called Waterparks. I had never heard of this band before this year, and one of their songs popped up on my recommended new music playlist. I remember listening to it, loving it, and telling myself I was gonna listen to the whole album when it dropped. Feeling like you probably know how that story ends by now. Completely forgot about it, never got to it, so I'm really glad that someone suggested this. Today we'll be listening to their song called You'd Be Paranoid Too If Everyone Was Out to Get You. Let's hear it. All right, that was You'd Be Paranoid Too If Everyone Was Out to Get You. I don't know what it is, I just really like their sound. And I don't remember what song it was that I've heard, but I remember thinking that I liked that they had sort of like a sarcastic, dark humor within their lyrics. This song is the same way, so I for sure plan on listening to more of their music, more of this album. There's something going on here that I'm really interested in, so. All right, this next artist is a little bit of a curveball for me. A group from the UK called Steps. I have never heard of them, but apparently they make dance pop music. I looked into their discography and their first album came out back in the 90s. I'm not quite sure how a pop group like this has existed for 20 years without me knowing, but they released an album this year apparently. One of the songs called Heartbreak in This City was recommended to me, so that's what we're going to listen to right now. Let's hear it.
Gave up everything for you. Got me caught up like a fool.
She sounds like Madonna.
Can't hold down
Oh!
on loving you. So if you mind me, call me on the telephone. Call my name. My heart starts beating to pull me back again.
Yes, dancey is exactly what we're getting. Definitely has an old school sound, but they're not playing around with this beat, huh? They were like, I really like the voices so far. I wasn't exactly sure what to expect, but I think it was this. Isn't there two guys in this group? Do they sing or no? They're on the album cover. Are we gonna hear from them? It's honestly fine if we don't. Okay, well that was fun. For sure gives me like Madonna, Kylie Minogue. I'm still super perplexed as to who this group is. I would love to know more about them. I would also love to know who these men are and the role that they play, because where were they? Based on this one song, they're definitely a group that I would be interested in hearing more from. I love a good dance pop moment. All right. And that some way, somehow already brings us to the conclusion of this video. I first would like to thank everybody who commented recommendations for me, because y'all came through. There was some good in here, and I really appreciate it. As always, please drop your every and any thought in the comment section below. Let me know what you think about these songs, these albums, any other suggestions of your favorite songs, albums from the year that I should check out. But that is just about gonna wrap it up for this one. I wanna thank you so much for watching. Please take care of yourself, and I'll see you next time.